Hi everyone, it's me, Danika, and I am back for Wednesday's tarot / oracle reading. I just wanted to, start off by burning a bay leaf. Now, if my fire alarm does go off, I do apologize in advance because it can get a little annoying. Ooh. All right, well, that burned amazing. So, for me personally, what the bay leaf does is that the smoke clears and resets the vibe. It elevates my consciousness. It brings me down to focus. So I hope that makes sense. And also the fire in it, like it fuels me. It fuels my little spark that I have. So it's a win-win for me. This herbal spirit is amazing. I honestly would probably go with this over sage. So that kind of speaks volumes. Just personal preference at this point. And then I do have other crystals here that I absolutely am enjoying their energy at this point. I currently have black tourmaline, a beautiful chunk of black tourmaline. And right now it's laying on one of my decks. Just bring it back into camera really quick. This is what I'm doing, just charging it, cleansing the deck. And then I have another deck here that has I guess like a slab of selenite. Selenite is gorgeous and it's just a light cleansing spirit. I love it. And then here I have my tarot deck, and I have a heart-shaped selenite. Pretty shiny, pretty cool. I don't always do this. I just follow my instinct. Sometimes I feel guided to use smoke to cleanse. Sometimes I feel guided to knock on my deck. And sometimes, just like what we see right now, putting a crystal on it, laying them out in the sunlight for a few minutes, laying them out in the moonlight. I just go with what my instinct tells me, first and foremost. Aside from that, I always love to have my little tea light candle going as an offering, as like a way to channel and just keep that vibration high and going. I have my sphere of blue tiger eye. It's very protective and very high vibe kind of crystal. Of course, I have crystal quartz right here, a big chunk. I have amethyst, and this is a amazing chunk of raw why was I going to say Scorpio? Serpentine. Yeah, this is serpentine. So very loving and heart-centered energy right here. It's pretty heavy too. And if you were following any of my videos, I do have a decal right here of a butterfly, a Luna butterfly. And the person who made this, she has her own shop. And yeah, now I'm like obsessed with these stickers, these decals. And her business is called Crafts by Frida Luna. So if you're interested in, these kind of decals, definitely hit her up on Instagram or Facebook. But yeah, enough rambling. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Give me 1 second. So before we go on into today's energy read, I would love for y'all to take a moment and subscribe. Hit that subscribe and notification bell. So I'll wait a few seconds. All right. Well, if you did it, thank you. And if you didn't, well, why not? Just kidding. Anyways, I would love for y'all to like, share, and, leave a nice and kind comment in the section below. Share the good vibes, guys. I would really appreciate that, 100%. So right now I'm shuffling the Energy Oracle deck. So we're just going to see what the overall energy, the vibe of today, like what's up, what is really going on here. So let's see. The Thinking Man. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. So it looks to me, hopefully this can stand. Let me see if I can make it stand. Uh-oh, sorry guys, technical difficulties. So here I have the Thinking Man. So here it looks like a man that he has a crystal in his hand and he's gazing into the crystal, the sparkly crystal. And he's like, what is this? And what am I gonna do? And look at that. So he has a resource in front of him in his hand and he's like, how am I going to use this information? How am I going to use this crystal? So yeah, I really don't know too much about this one card because it hardly ever comes up. So let me go ahead and just get the energy book really quick and see what extra information we can gather from that. Wisdom or understanding. It could also represent a male authority who is not acting in your best interest. Or it can be like a masculine, like a very, it doesn't have to be a male. It can be a woman that's also in a point of authority who has masculine qualities, let's see here. It can be someone that's trying to teach you, or it has a lot to do with education and direction, finding that awareness and following the signs, I guess, if that makes any sense to you. So it could be a warning, like I said, of a person who's not acting on your best interest, or it could just represent like a supervisor or a boss who's trying to help you. So it can be either or, right? So remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, and if it doesn't, leave it behind and move on, right? So let's go ahead and pull the Tarot. Strength. Okay, so right off the bat, I have the Strength card. This is a woman who works, this is like oh my God, that's kind of like the same kind of energy. It's a boss energy, it's you owning your energy, owning whatever life throws at you and taming it. This woman is not afraid of the lion. She's using the energy of the lion. And look at, the lion is crowned. So she's crowned. You see that? So they're one and the same. She owns it. She owns the energy. And look at her. She's like practically naked and has like a little cloth. So that's kind of like a balance thing too, where you have like a feminine vibe and a masculine vibe with the lion. And she tamed that. Like she tamed that masculine bullshit that's going on over here, you know, and she's owning it. So what's going on? What are you learning? What's the, let me put this over here. Oh my gosh, I'm just like a clumsy wreck right now. So what are you owning at this time? Are you in that level up mode right now? Are you applying for a better position? Are you in a point of authority and you're trying to learn the ropes right now and you're trying to, you know, step into that? Because that's what the cards are feeling, you know. They're giving me that sense of like leadership, a sense of like owning it and learning the ropes, willing to be taught. That's just, you know what? That's it. You have to be willing to be taught, willing to be open to new ways so that you can master that and have the strength to lead your everyday life. Okay, so I feel like there's nothing else that wants to come out of the tarot deck. And now we're going to move on to the Moonology. So what can we do? What else can we add on to this authoritative energy, to this balancing of vibes, balancing of authority, you know? What can we do here? And remember, if the person involved, if they are not working in your best interest, you know, you're going to have the strength to call them out. This is telling me that you're going to be able to confront any issues. You're going to have the strength and you have the spiritual backing that's encouraging you to say, hey, this is not right. We need to change this. Or, hey, that's not right. You need to correct yourself. And vice versa. If you, on the other hand, are doing something wrong, you need to be taught. You need to be open to that criticism or to that construct, you know? It goes both ways. Because also, remember, this is a general read. So this might not go one way or the other. So just hang tight with that. Let's see what else the Moonology. Let's see what Moonology has to say. Ooh. It says balance, spirituality, and practicality. So, oh wait, oh, there's another one. Ooh, your commitment is being tested. And this one was hidden. So to me, okay, so this card was being hidden behind this. And this one says balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, so this is a Piscean energy. So right now, exactly what I was saying about balance over here, the masculine and the feminine energy and owning it, that kind of also represents that too. The spirituality being feminine and the practicality being masculine energy. So this is synchronistic. This is another synchronistic energy here. So balance, guys. We had balance, an issue of balance yesterday, and we're bringing it in today. So I hope that this makes sense so far. I hope that you're able to take what is given here and roll with it, because balance has been our biggest issue so far. And the biggest test is the fact that your commitment